And back in Montana, it was a good weekend for football fans. Montana State survived a gritty test over the weekend against Yale to keep its championship hopes alive. As MTN's Tom Wiley explains, the Bobcats are focused on tightening things up before the quarterfinals.
Montana State is moving on to the FCS quarterfinals after a 21-13 win over Yale in the second round of the playoffs. But as Brent Vigen said, a playoff win is a playoff win, but there is a lot to clean up on the Bobcats' quest for a championship. The Bobcats controlled stretches of the game, but it was far from a smooth or complete performance. The offense struggled to find a rhythm, and the defense was tested by Yale's physical ground attack. Head coach Brent Vigen didn't sugarcoat things.
You know, I think ultimately that wasn't our best performance. This time of year, it's about finding a way to get yourself another opportunity, and we did that.
MSU forced 4 turnovers to stay in front. Defensive tackle Paul Brott said the physicality surprised people who underestimate Ivy League football.
They're a great team. Yale was a good team. They're very physical. I mean, you wouldn't think that for the Ivy League. That's what people think. But, yeah, we won the game, but we got a lot of work on.
Offensively, running backs Julius Davis and Adam Jones supplied the spark in the second half. Jones' touchdown came just moments after a crucial fourth-down conversion.
Overall, it was a pretty sluggish day for the offense, and we knew we had to score on that drive. And I was happy they kind of got it blocked up, and I saw a little crease, and I was just happy we got in the end zone that drive.
After the game, a confrontation between head coach Brent Vigen and Davis was caught on ESPN's cameras and made national headlines. Davis has since issued an apology on social media, but his backfield partner knows the entire team has to do better.
All that extra stuff after the game, that's not how Montana State is. That's not what we want to represent here, so I think that was a focus is when we win the game, we're going to go and sing that fight song, and then we're going to go pray and get in the locker room. So
the Bobcats now move into the quarterfinals against Stephen F. Austin. One win closer to Nashville, but well aware the margin of error will only get smaller.
You know, winning in the playoffs is not easy, so obviously we're happy to get that win. We're going to look at that film and we're gonna get better. So
you have to play well this time of year. You have to keep getting better. It wasn't easy. It's not supposed to be this time of year.
Tom Wiley, MTN Sports.
And the Montana Grizzlies are also moving on in the FCS playoffs. The Grizz rolled past South Dakota State and are in the now wide open field of 8. MTN's Kyle Hansen breaks down the win as the Grizz looked the part of a championship contender.
Well, it was as complete a performance as the Montana Grizzlies have had all season long, as UM took down South Dakota State on Saturday here at Washington Grizzly Stadium in the second round of the FCS playoffs. And it was the team's biggest stars coming through in the biggest moment. While the start was sluggish, once Montana got rolling, the Grizz couldn't be stopped. The progression of sophomore quarterback Keali'i Ayat has been at the forefront of the season, and the signal caller delivered his best performance to date, going 29 for 37 with 360 yards passing and 4 scores.
Our offense was clicking. I thought the quarterback, the game was moving slow for him today. He was seeing everything the way he needed to see it. I mean, everything from seeing the corner blitz and hurting him there. He was on the money. He did a great job today.
Oh yeah, he's a gamer. He's a leader out there, and like you said, when he's operating like that, it's fun. And it's fun, this offense. We feed off each other, like Coach Houck said. We're all out there to make plays, so when people are making plays, we get fired up, rally off that.
Eli Gilman continued to climb the record books as well, with 2 touchdowns and 135 yards rushing, while Michael Wortham also played a major role with over 100 yards receiving and another touchdown, while the likes of Drew Deck and Stevie Rocker Jr. also found the end zone, as the offense attacked SDSU from every angle, with Ayat getting everyone involved.
I think the main thing, we have guys that can make plays throughout our offense. I think the best thing is you read the stat sheet and everyone wants to talk about touches and targets and all that crap. They don't care about that. All they care about is getting one more point than the other team. That's why this works.
Defensively, that unit got a boost from the return of corner Keon Loud, who made an instant impact. Solomon Tuliaupupu wreaked havoc in the backfield against the Jackrabbits with 3 tackles for loss, and the defense settled in after a rocky first quarter. Montana trailed 14-6 at the end of the first quarter, but by the fourth quarter and 30 unanswered points later, the Grizz were in complete control as they exacted revenge on the Jackrabbits and now are just one of 8 teams remaining in a now wide-open playoff field. And they have a date with the South Dakota Coyotes next Saturday in Missoula in the quarterfinal round.
Went in the last game 11-0 and didn't feel like the ball bounced our way much in that game and came out of there with a loss. I kind of attitudinally go the way the team goes, and our team was fired up to get back into game week this week, and it showed today.
Reporting in Missoula, Kyle Hansen, MTN Sports.